and welcome back to my channel. I am starting off the video. I actually just got ready for the day. We have some things going on today. We have swim this morning. I've got to get everybody ready for that real quick. I actually think I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video today. That was originally my plan, and then I realized we're so busy today. Am I even going to be able to do that? But I am going to stick to the what I eat in a day video today. I think it's going to be pretty vlog style and pretty laid back video. So anyways, I do follow the Weight Watchers Blue plan. I get 41 points a day because I am exclusively breastfeeding my 3-month-old. He is actually right here with me. He actually just woke up just a few minutes ago and just got done eating. Hi, buddy. Also, our shower door is supposed to already be in. We haven't got the call yet for it, so hopefully that'll be finished soon because our shower's been finished. And now we are waiting on the door to come. Anyways, I am going to be bringing y'all along for what I'm eating. I really would love to get the kids ready this morning and run and grab some coffee. I don't think I'm going to have time for that, so I'll probably just make my coffee here. We'll see if I have time for that, but I've got to get all the kids ready, and we have to be at Grandma's house to drop the little ones off in an hour. So I don't know if we're gonna make that. But I did want to show y'all my sponsor for today's video. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video. I'm getting ready to put my perfume on. Let me tell y'all about like my favorite perfume from them. It smells, I think I said perfume. It smells so good. This is definitely one I would purchase a full-size product of. That's what I love about Scentbird is you pick a fragrance, or you can upgrade to 2 or 3 each month, and you can try a sample size fragrance, which is a really generous sample size. Like, it's supposed to be a 30-day supply, maybe a little bit more than that. It might last you, but it's a sample that you can get before you commit to like a full-size fragrance, because those can get very pricey. So that way, like, you know, I feel like I have to smell something on myself for a little while before like I'd want to like pay a full price for it. So that's what Scentbird is. You can actually go online and take their quiz if you don't know like maybe what scents you might be interested in. They actually have a quiz you can take to kind of tells about you and kind of get familiar with maybe what you like, and they can suggest some scents. But my very favorite one is the Let's Be Real by Confessions of a Rebel. It smells so good, and I've been wearing this daily. Another one that I shared in my last video is, I really like this one too. This is my other go-to, the Gucci Bloom by Gucci. It smells really good. I love how they come packaged. You can take it out, you can twist it and spray it. It's awesome. But I do have a good discount code for y'all. Actually, you can try them for $16 a month. No commitment. You can cancel anytime, but you can use my discount code. I'm going to leave the code here. It actually gets you 30% off your first scent. So go check that out. It'll actually be like $11 for your first scent. I definitely recommend the Confessions of a Rebel, the Let's Be Real. It smells so good. But definitely take the quiz and maybe there's like tons of designer fragrances, like over like 600 designer fragrances on there, fragrances that you've heard of, and maybe fragrances that you haven't heard of either. So definitely go check them out. All right, we are headed out. I am gonna grab coffee out. I think I'm gonna run to Starbucks and go ahead and just get coffee there. I've got time. It's like 8. I forgot my Apple Watch. It's like 8:30. I think I'm gonna run back in and grab that. Yeah, it's like 8:30. So I've got plenty of time to run grab that. I've got a really, I've never had it, but yummy looking dinner for tonight. So as soon as I get home, I've got to put that on so it will be done in time. It's a crock pot recipe. So I've got to do that. But for now, I'm gonna run grab my Apple Watch. And we're gonna go grab Starbucks, and we're gonna take the girls to swim lessons today, and then next week they will be done after that for the summer, because the lady starts back school the next week. So let me know, are y'all ready for school to start back? I am not. I like getting into a routine, but I'm just not ready for school to start back, because I'm not ready for my kids to, like, for Delaney to like start an older grade, and then like Ren's gonna be in an older class, and Millie will be there for just a couple days a week. So, well, not in the same school, but anyways, let's go grab a Starbucks order. So, change in plans, story of my life. Things just have not went as planned. We were on the way to swim, which we're heading back out, and realized that I forgot Delaney's shirt and a couple things that she needed for after swim. And so had to come back home for that, which means I don't have time to get coffee now, which means I'm gonna quickly make this so I can grab her shirt and head back out. So this is my favorite I've made it so many times, but this is seriously like just the best iced coffee. Best low point iced coffee, which I don't count mine, but if you did, it'd be about 4 points or so. All right, a double espresso, whatever your favorite pod is. Some Torani Classic Caramel Syrup. It's sugar-free. This is my favorite. It is so good. So some of that. I kind of filled it to that little line at the bottom. And then this would be the only thing you count. I use the Planet Oat Extra Creamy Oat Milk, and oh, it's so creamy and just so good. I'm just gonna use the rest of that. All right, now I've got myself the best at-home iced coffee. These are actually from Walmart. These are, this is the brand. They're color changing cups. They're super cheap, like I think they're like a 4 or 5 pack from Walmart. So we are gonna go ahead and get started with dinner. I think I'm just gonna skip breakfast because it's already 11 o'clock. We've had a busy morning. So I'm just gonna skip straight to lunch when I get to that in just a little bit. But I do need to start dinner because, well, it's already 11 o'clock and it's a crock pot recipe and it needs to get started. So this is a roast. This is a chuck pot roast. And so this is actually a recipe from Sweet Savory Stuff. One of y'all told me to try this, so thanks for the recommendation. I have never, this is gonna be French dip sandwiches. I have never had a French dip sandwich, so I'm excited to try it. I thought it'd be something that I think Ethan would like to, I know Delaney would like, and hopefully the other girls would like. So I'm actually gonna start by trimming my meat. I've cut my directions here. I'm gonna leave the recipe below just because there's a lot of steps to it, so I need to go ahead and get this done. So I am gonna go ahead and get my frying pan ready. So I'm just gonna, and honestly, if all the fat is not trimmed, that's okay, because honestly, I don't even think I'm going to trim it, because I always, once it's done, I go and take all the fat out because I can tell like which is fat. I might trim like some of the side pieces, but like all the fat that's inside here, it's going to be hard to do. So we're going to do salt. And then pepper. So we're going to cook this for like 2 or 3 minutes per side, just to kind of get like a brown crust on it before we add it to the crock pot. Anytime I've ever, this is like a roast that I usually like cook, but I never do this part when I'm actually cooking my roasts, because y'all been around long, y'all know that we love like Mississippi roast. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the side down that I put my salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and salt the other side really well. All right, I'm gonna let that cook up and we're gonna get started on our sauce. So we are starting with a cup of beef broth. This is our mix that's gonna go in the crock pot. So we're gonna do a cup of this. And this is from Aldi, that one. We're gonna do a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I'm just gonna kind of do my own measurement for that. A tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. This is what I picked up. This is probably not the right thing. It's like a dressing, but I'm going to use it anyways and hope that it kind of gives the taste of what I'm actually supposed to use. So I'm just going to pour about a tablespoon of that in here as well. A teaspoon of Dijon mustard. I'm really excited about this recipe. 1 bouillon cube, which I have this beef flavor bouillon, so I'm gonna do like, I don't know how much a cube would be, but I'm gonna probably do like maybe like a teaspoon of it or so. So let me go ahead and flip this. I don't know why I'm using this knife. Okay, yes, it's got like a really nice like brown crust. Let that finish. And I'm going to whisk this together. And if y'all can't already tell, I'm in a hurry to do this while Callan is napping, so I can get it started. Okay, so the roast is good to go. I'm going to throw that in here. And then I've got our mixture that I just done. I'm going to throw that on top. So it called for a quartered onion, so I'm going to go ahead and like trim all this and then cut it into fours, like 4 times, to have 4 like large pieces and throw these in. And then we're gonna do garlic. It says 3 cloves. I'm just gonna do a good tablespoon. And then lastly, for the harder part of this, because the rest should be pretty easy, I'm gonna add some bay leaves on top. So they called for 2. I'm gonna add, yeah, I'll add 1 more because these are small. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this cook on high. Let's see for how long. High for 4 hours. So it's already 11. I'm gonna start on high and then I might turn it down to low. That way it can kind of get started cooking, and then maybe cook it up, maybe cook it for like 6 hours total, and after like a few hours I might turn it down to low. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. So we're really excited. I'm excited for this, and then I'll show y'all later on how we're gonna serve it and what it looks like and the hoagies and all that. So let's turn this, it's on high, so it is starting to cook. I'm gonna start my lunch soon, but real quick, while I have another minute, I'm gonna go ahead and make some 0-point ranch, and I hope this turns out good. I don't know if I've ever made it like this for a part of my lunch today. I have my Bolthouse Farms ranch that I love, but I'm gonna try a 0-point ranch. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that, kind of see how it turns out. I'm gonna use, I've got some Greek yogurt that I need to use up, so I'm gonna use my Greek yogurt, and then I'm gonna use some ranch seasoning and just kind of see. I might put a little bit of milk in there too. So I'm just gonna put some of this in here. I'm just gonna kind of make it for today and not like make a, I know there is other recipes for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it simple and see if it turns out good. I actually have a little bit of ranch already made, or already, so I don't have to. All right, I'm gonna just pour some in here and kind of see. I'm gonna thin it out with milk. All right, so I've got supper in the crock pot ready to go, or getting ready to go, or cooking. I've got the girls' lunch in the air fryer, and once everybody's down for a nap, I'm gonna start my lunch. But I did want to say that I have officially hit pre-pregnancy weight. So this is what I weighed like at my very first appointment when I was pregnant with Callan, and so that's exciting. I still have a long way to go before I hit you know, kind of where I'm most comfortable at and like my healthiest weight. So I still have like probably 30 more pounds, honestly, a good bit to go, but it's exciting to know that I'm back where I was when I got pregnant with Callan, like a pre-pregnancy weight. So also I need to continue drinking my water. I filled it up first thing this morning and haven't drank much of it. So anyways, I'm starving. So I'm gonna get the girls' lunch so I can fix my lunch. I typically don't skip breakfast. I used to a lot. I don't usually, but because we've just had a busy morning, and I just decided just to wait till lunch and maybe I can go a little more point heavy on lunch. I decided to just skip it. So I've actually this week been eating my breakfast bagels with the mini bagels. That's what I've been having this week. But for lunch, yeah, I'm about to be having something super simple for lunch, like real simple. I don't know if I ate one yesterday for lunch because I didn't, if y'all saw my last video, I didn't love the chicken salad. I tried it yesterday for lunch. Honestly, I didn't love the way the chicken was made. Like, it was like boiled in water. The chicken just did not turn out good to me. It didn't turn out tender like it would have in the crock pot. So I didn't love it, and so I tried it yesterday for lunch and I just didn't love it. I don't know. So yesterday for lunch I ate something very simple. I have not actually had one of these like being on plan in quite some time, so I'll share what I'm having for lunch. Something non-healthy, but then I'll have like a few healthy things with it. All right, lunchtime for me. Actually, the kids are eating and I decided to go ahead and eat. So whenever I didn't like the chicken salad, I had to come up with a plan B for my lunches this week, which was either wraps, my chicken wraps, or we had corn dogs in the freezer. So since I didn't eat breakfast, I've got 2 of these corn dogs for 13 points, which definitely is point heavy. But I didn't eat my breakfast. I get a lot of extra points every day, so I can do this. But one of these is 6 points, 2 is 13. Let me show y'all. These are actually less points than the, what's the other big brand? The State Farm, whatever they're called. These are my favorite though, the honey, like battered ones. So they are 13 points, and then with mustard, 0 points for mustard. Then I'm gonna do veggies with it. And then I'm gonna have a bag of these because I always feel like I have to have something crunchy with my lunch. And so this is my 16-point lunch, and then my ranch as well. I also wanted to share, when I do my corn dogs, even usually the girls as well, I put them in the air fryer for about 13 to 15 minutes on 330. So I turn the temperature down, and usually that cooks them really good on the inside and outside and makes them pretty crunchy. So our French dip sandwiches, I think they're actually about done. I'm actually headed out. This hair. I'm headed out. I've got to run an errand real quick. I haven't really had a snack today, so I think I'm gonna grab a little coffee out while I'm out and about, just because I planned on doing that this morning and I didn't, and sometimes I have a couple coffees each day. So I think I'm gonna do that for like my snack before supper tonight. So what I typically get at Starbucks, they were out of sugar-free vanilla. So what I typically get is a iced latte with sugar-free vanilla made with non-fat milk and some the sweet foam on top. So they were out of sugar-free vanilla, so I decided not to get the sweet foam and got caramel syrup instead because I had to have something. And they actually said they discontinued the sugar-free cinnamon dolce. I don't know if that's everywhere. Can anybody else confirm that? I don't love that, so I'd prefer the vanilla. I think I'm gonna count this as like 5 points because I'm not really sure. So it is good though. I love the Starbucks caramel syrup. It's so yummy. I know like the made with the sugar-free syrup is like supposed to be like 3 points. I'm just gonna count as 5 because I asked for just a little bit of caramel. So I'm gonna count it as 5 points. So that's my snack. I think I've got like 20 points left for the day. So we'll go home and finish our supper and figure out something to go with it. All right, we're gonna start dinner. I made this, but we're keeping the side super simple tonight. But this is done. Look how good that looks. Does that not look so good? I think I'm gonna take the bay leaves out. But the onion should pretty much fall right apart. It is just falling apart. So I believe her calculations were like a point per ounce. So I'm just gonna go with that. It's kind of hard to tell on the app like which roast to go with. It's just I think like a lean roast. I'm just gonna count it as like a point per ounce. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna use, so I'll just kind of see. But I did find these, the Arnold sub rolls. These are only 5 points each, which I thought was pretty good. So we're gonna put them on that, and so I'm gonna shred it up and kind of toast these and get everything ready. So this is everybody's plates. Super basic side, but I thought chips or like a potato would go perfect with it, which I originally planned on doing like roasted potatoes or even tater tots for everybody. but I actually just kept it really simple. I'm just doing this again. I know, very boring. But the sub is actually 5 points for the bread, 1 for the cheese, and then I used 3 ounces of meat. So a 9-point sub and then 3 for the chips. So 12-point dinner, and then the kids have the same thing that I hope they will eat, and some fruit and chips to go with it, and there's Ethan's as well. So we're gonna try these and we'll let y'all know what we think of them. And then this is 0 points. This is like the liquid out of it basically, so you just kind of dip your sandwich in there. But it looks good. I'm optimistic that it's gonna be really good. All right.
Sorry.
It's not
Don't put that on.
So, okay. French dips.
I'm sorry, hold on. Time out. Hold on. Pause.
I want to get your opinion so like they'll know. Okay, what did you think about the French dips?
I really liked it. It was really good.
I thought it was really good.
I liked it better without the dip in the sauce.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be good. I was going to put some mayonnaise on yours. I think that would be good on it.
Yeah.
I loved dipping it though. I thought it was really good. I gave it like an 8 out of 10.
Did you go 8 out of 10?
I would, because I just love stuff like that, and I just love that I can make it like fit within my points.
I'll go.
And I think it could. I could definitely put some like light mayo on it next time.
I'll go 7 out of 10.
Oh.
If I had mayonnaise, 7.
Would you like it if I cooked them again?
Yeah.
Ethan doesn't get as excited about food as I do. Like if I find a good recipe, I get really excited about it and talk about it. Like, oh, this is so good. But he doesn't get like that. He's just like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. But it was really good. I definitely recommend trying those. I've got you some leftovers for tomorrow. So super good. So definitely try those for sure. Highly recommend them. They were very good. Very good. A meal that everybody liked. Now the kids didn't like the sandwich part. Next time when I make it, I'm just gonna get them meat because they love roast. So next time, I'm gonna leave it off the hoagie roll and just do the roast for them. So that will be what I do next time. Okay, it is the end of the day and I've still got to clean everything up, but I did want to just go ahead and close out this video before my house gets a little crazy since everybody's playing outside right now. But for dinner, or for dessert, I'm gonna have some of this from Aldi, the Sunday Shop Mint Chip. This is different than their actual ice cream bars. The ice cream bars are like a light green color. This is white, and the ice cream bars I think are better than this, but this is pretty good. So the whole thing is 11 points. I have like 8 left for the day. So I'm probably gonna eat like maybe like 2/3 of it. So that is gonna actually be the rest of my night. Maybe like half of it. I'll eat some of this, probably just not the whole thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just sharing like realistic ideas, especially when you have like a busy day, especially like a busy morning. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any other recipes or meal ideas that you think I should try, especially that are Weight Watcher friendly, let me know below as well. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.